she's writing in the early 1800s, but she's, you can read it today and it's funny. I was rereading Persuasion, and Anne Elliot's younger sister Mary is very funny. She's old, she's a hypochondriac, and everything is always about her. And the way that she's written, it's timeless. It's timelessly amusing. A lot of times, especially when we're in high school and we're reading, an introduction to the classics, so many are men and white men. And I think reading Jane Austen and women like her has opened, certainly when I was younger, opened my mind up to understanding that this is important. Women's voices are important. I think I'm so indebted to her in so many ways, but also I just love to read and engage with her work. It's just fun. I think Jane Austen for me has just always been fun.
Like everybody who likes books generally, Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite novels of all time. And I had the great pleasure of rereading it on vacation this past winter. And I was in a place where there was so much to do and so much to explore. But the very best part of that vacation was ignoring everybody, curling up on a couch and reading Pride and Prejudice again as if it were for the first time. There is no wittier, smarter, more heartfelt, more emotionally attuned novel in English, at least in the past 250 years. So happy birthday, Jane. Thank you for providing me with one of my favorite books of all time.
Met Jane Austen when I was assigned Pride and Prejudice in seventh grade, and by a male English teacher, and I hated it. I just thought it was boring. I couldn't connect with it at all. And I told my mother this, and she just said, "This won't stand." So I think that summer she read it aloud to me and to my stepsisters who were visiting. And she was always, my mother's a huge reader, taught me to read when I was 3. And we just were all mesmerized. What's the most extraordinary thing about her work for me is how much mystery and tension, narrative tension she wrings out of circumstances that could not be more constrained. I mean, women have very few choices. People do very little by our current standards. Going anywhere takes forever. I mean, there's just not there aren't many entry points for what we as contemporary readers would think of as drama. And the fact that these books are so alive today is just testament to the fact that it's not about the bells and whistles, it's about the characters and how much we care about what happens to them. Let's put it this way. I feel like reading her is good for me. I love it and it's good for me. How many things do both at once?
Alexander McCall Smith. I'm a novelist. I'm the author of the #1 Ladies Detective Agency series of books and a number of other novels besides. I'm a great fan of Jane Austen, as I think almost everybody I know is. I love her sense of humour. I love the wonderful world that she introduces us to. Jane Austen never dates. It's extraordinary how her appeal lasts down the centuries, and people get such pleasure from her novels today, just as they did in the past. She's writing about a very different world, of course, but that doesn't matter. Her voice is still as clear as it ever was. She's there in the room with us when we read her.
Jane Austen, so witty, so wise. She has this way of describing characters so perfectly that you feel you're in the room next to them or with them conversing. And then she'll give them a little poke, and it just knocks them off their pedestal. It's really fantastic to witness. I'm also amazed that she managed to write 6 brilliant books and not treat writing as the center of her life. She did it off in a corner when no one was looking. And when asked to, performed all the things she needed to do and to keep the family running smoothly. And yet all the time the writing was there. I just admire her so much.
Jane Austen is both fun and important. And that the intersection of that has just been a real gift for me.
I hope she's up there and knows that people are still reading her 250 years after her birth. I mean, I just don't know if she ever would have believed it. Who would? But you can't ask for more than that. And I just hope somehow she knows it.